How you guys doing today? This is Andy Omar, and today we're going to talk about apostilles here in the Philippines. Now let's get down to the video. Okay, so you're gonna say, why do I need an apostille here in the Philippines, or why do I need to do it? Okay, usually in normal times, we would go to our respective embassies and notarize documents. Embassy seal, we can use documents that are in the Philippines, we can use them in our respective countries. So for example, in US, I needed to do a power of attorney. But the thing is that the notarizations, everything in the US is closed right now. And the US Embassy is only open for lost passports, emergency passports, passport renewals. That's it for now. So the other way I had to do a power of attorney, I had to do it through an apostille. It's not limited to power of attorneys. It can be for MBI clearance to check if no criminal activities, and it can be authenticated to the USA or any other country. So basically with these apostilles, they follow with Philippines and a lot of countries, they follow the Hague Convention. That's the easiest way I can explain it. So documents from foreign countries can be authenticated to other countries as long as the treaty it flows around. Now this goes to say that Canada, for some reason, it's not in the apostille program for some reason, but you got the UK, you got the USA, you got Australia, New Zealand, etc. They're all in the Hague Convention. So for my example, I went to do a power of attorney. And in the power of attorney, of course, I paid 500 pesos for my power of attorney. It was really easy because I already had a document format, so they can do and print out and make it to the way that I wanted to. So basically, I manipulated and did the document myself. I'm sure if they were gonna write the document, it was gonna be a higher price. So they notarized it with the Philippines stamp and everything, so it's fine. But the thing is that, of course, it's not going to be valid in your home country, like, for example, for me in the US. So what I needed to do was, after I got the power of attorney and all sealed up, I needed to get a CANA. The CANA is a Certification of Authority Notarial Act. Basically, that is, you can buy that from the attorney. They'll give you their own certification that they are authorized to give notarial acts. So you go with your power of attorney or whatever document you want to notarize, credentials of the attorney, you go down to City Hall. In City Hall, you're going to go down to the Hall of Justice. In the Hall of Justice, you're going to tell, the security guard or whatever that you want to do your CANA. They will send you out there to the notarial office in City Hall. For me, I did it in Angeles City. So when I went to the notarial office, of course, I gave him all the documents and whatever the attorney needed, whatever he instructed me. I had to pay 100 pesos. Yes. So the CANA is 100 pesos. I paid 100 pesos. It's per document, per seal. So I only had to do one. You have to wait, of course. You have to wait like around 30 minutes, wait around, chill, whatever. But at least you get it the same day within a half hour, for sure. And you go with your CANA, your power of attorney, whatever you want to do with all your documents. And afterwards, you need to go to the DFA. They say there's a lot of rules in the DFA where it says you might need to make an appointment or not. For me, in my situation, I didn't need to. I just went right in. Well, because of COVID season, there's not a lot of people out there right now, right? So, going to the DFA, I had to fill out some forms. It's gonna cost you, per document, it's gonna cost you 100 pesos for 3 days. For a 3-day process, it's gonna cost you 100 pesos. But if you want the express fee, it's going to cost you 200 pesos for the next day, per document, I would say. So doing that, I did it the next day, of course, 200 pesos. You have to watch which DFA, because for me, I live in Angeles, but I had to go to the DFA in San Fernando. So you guys have to, get guided by your respective city or wherever in Philippines you are. So your respective DFA, because there's a lot of satellite offices around. So you wait, of course, till the next day. Obviously, it's going to be a 24-hour turnaround. And after that, you're going to get your apostille. Apostille? Whatever. So you're going to get that. You're going to get it all sealed up, nice and pretty. And what do? You just go to the FedEx and send it out. That's it. So in 24 hours, you can have an exact, legitimate document that you can use from Philippines to the US or to wherever country you're from. So I did a power of attorney, so I legitimately have a legitimate power of attorney here that cost me only 500 pesos in order to do. So if I need to do more legal documents, I can do it cheaper this way here in the Philippines. And that's the way to do it. You might do tax documents, whatever you want to do, whatever, any document that needs to be notarized, even hand letters or whatever. You're not in your country, you can't notarize anything right now, and the embassies are closed for the notarizations. So that is one of the best ways to do it. It might be a 24-hour turnaround. It might be a little bit of a drive, but at least it's worth it, and it's cheaper. With a fraction of the cost, 1/4, let's count gas, time, and money. Or probably 1/8 of the cost, because if you do a power of attorney in US, that's gonna cost you money. Imagine, man. So yes, what I did, it was a SPA. So, and that's one of the things I want to share with you guys. The apostilles are pretty good to do here in the Philippines, and even if after the COVID deal, you really don't need to make an appointment in your respective embassies. You can just make apostilles this way, and it'll be cheaper, it'll be faster. Unless you want to go to the embassy and spend a month waiting, or 2-3 weeks for your notary appointment, and spend over like $70 for just a little signature, which you can spend 100 pesos to 300 pesos. You can spend 300 pesos and send it. Okay, now this is the thing. In order to send it to the US, for me, it cost me 2,300 pesos to send it from FedEx overnight. But due to this COVID deal, it probably went 3 business days. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys take this wonderful tip. It's gonna save you money. You don't need to go to any US attorneys or the US or your prospective embassies in order to do this, because of the Hague Convention. And I'm gonna leave a link down below with the countries that are valid and all that, and you guys can read more upon that and study up on more on the apostilles and everything. And yes, so hopefully you didn't need to spend $40 for an hour for this consultation. Gotcha, bitch. This is for free. And hope you guys use this information freely and share it with your friends, because information should be free. Now, this is Andy Omar. I love you guys. Peace.